Hi there, welcome to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto. If you are new here, can you do us a favour? Can you subscribe to the channel and make sure you got that little notification bell set on all? Because I do regular videos and I do want you to receive them as soon as possible. If you're not new here, can you please make sure you are subscribed, because I would love that, and put the bell on and like the video. Okay, so this last week there's been a lot of talk about Ethereum because it looks like the breakout of the Ethereum versus Bitcoin is finally going to happen. I'll show you that in a moment, but first of all, let me just show you the Ethereum USDT chart. And what we've seen here is the background stonksy on the 1 hour time frame. That actually went green on Thursday the 30th of January at about 3 o'clock in the morning. I did manage to get into a long position then, and I watched it go all the way up to here, and when it started coming down I closed it and I made a nice profit. But I do want to do another trade now while we're still in this green area. Now the temptation of course is to just think, oh well, it's green, let's go in and go long, but of course what you want is the best entry, don't you? So at the moment what I'm looking at is this chart on smaller time frames such as the 3 minute. And the 3 minutes looking quite good, to be honest, because obviously what we're trying to see is some sort of bounce here, which could be this green line of support here drawn in by Stonksy. Let's just try a different time frame, maybe the 1 minute. 1 minute's had a nice chunk of solid green this morning. That's been okay. Today, by the way, is the 1st of February, Saturday. So because it's weekend, there is going to be less volume. So please do bear that in mind as well. But I think around about that sort of price of 3220, I think that's where I want to set a long entry. So I think I might just go over to Blofin and do that now. So this account isn't a big one. It's got 581 USDT in there. So let's go over to futures and I'm going to select Ethereum. So there's no trader open at the moment. I'm on 5x leverage, which I think is quite safe. And I'm going to set a limit order at 3220. Select half the amount of the capital. Okay, and go long there. So I'm going to leave that in place for a while and see what happens. Okay, so if we look at the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, this is some drawings I put on a few days ago. And I was looking at this sort of down sloping line of resistance here. And I was looking for this breakout here, which did happen. Okay, so that's where we went up to, and this is where we are now. Now back then I did draw this pink arrow. I didn't draw it very technically, I just wiggled the pen round and basically said that the price might sort of go up, come back down, retest this trend line and then go up again. That it might not actually do that, but it might do something like that instead. Okay, so maybe that. So a similar kind of thing, but maybe slightly faster. So that actually could bring the price against Bitcoin down about 4.5%. So that is something we should be prepared for. This is on the 4 hour time frame, by the way. Now over on Blofin, I was trying to get into a trade here at 32.20, but unfortunately that hasn't filled, and it looks like the price is sort of reversing now. So if we take a look at the chart with Stonksy on the 1 minute, it has actually been green for about half an hour. So that's looking like I probably missed my entry, I would say. Now let me just look at my moving averages on, say, the 5 minute time frame. Okay, well, if I see this yellow and green cross here, that is probably a fairly sure sign that we will go up. But let's just wait a bit, because I don't want to jump in here because it might easily just come straight down again. So just to clarify, I have got this order set here for 3220. So let's see what happens. Okay, so what happened here was the moving averages did cross here, and the price went up, and then it came down. Now, when this happens, it's normally a fairly bearish sign, to be honest. And if we look back in the past when this has happened, it's situations like this one here and this kind of thing here. So I think in the case of Ethereum, I should probably look at a slightly higher time frame. Let's try the 7 minute. Okay, so that was even a bit confusing yesterday. But for the early hours of this morning, they didn't cross there. And they didn't cross this afternoon. So this might be the one to look at. So I think I'm going to leave my order down at 3,220. Although I might decrease the size of it and attempt to sort of ladder in a few different orders. So I think that's what I'm going to do with Ethereum. If we look on the 1 hour time frame, you can see that the actual Stonksy indicator is still green. So overall, I should be bullish. The Stonksy entry price was actually around about 31.50. So do bear that in mind. And in fact, that might be a better entry price, maybe. But none of this is financial advice, of course. This is just what I'm doing. I don't expect you to do it, and I don't want you to do that without doing your own research. But of course, if you do want to trade something similar, you can do it on Blofin, regardless of what country you're in, and you won't need to show any ID, so there's no KYC, there's no know your customer if you don't want to. And even at the no KYC level, you can withdraw up to $2 million a day if you need to, which I think should cover most people, I think. Also, if you use my link, you can win various prizes depending on your trading volume, and you can get a welcome bonus of up to $5,000 as well. So it kind of makes sense to use my link. If you don't use my link, you don't get that. So go to savewith.crypto.org/Blofin, and that redirects to my affiliate link. Okay, so if you like the sound of that, please do give the video a like. Make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notification turned on. I'll be back maybe later today, but definitely tomorrow with an update on the market, because I'm really not quite sure what's happening at the moment. I think something big's going to happen. I'm just not sure which way it's going to go. My thinking maybe is that Trump's tariffs have kind of upset the market a little bit, and something drastic might happen on Monday. Might be good, it might be bad, I don't know. But as I say, I will keep you informed. If you've got any thoughts about that yourself, please do leave them in the comments down below, as well as liking the video, of course. And above all, tell your friends.
Save with Crypto has to be one of the best YouTube channels that the United States has ever seen. Kamala Harris is not a subscriber, but I am. I have notifications set to all as well. I'd strongly suggest you subscribe to Save with Crypto today. Above all, you should tell your friends.
Save with Crypto is not a financial advisor. He just makes ice cream on the internet. If you cannot find someone to do your own research, you must do it yourself, just like I did not.